it's capable of generating a total of around 690, so it's doing pretty good. This is a charge controller. Now this would be if you have the cabin in the woods thing. And there's a battery right down there. Panels can generate as much as 230 watts. Now remember, half of the day it's night, so it doesn't generate 100% of that all the time. If the sun is shining directly down on this panel, it will generate 230 watts. This is a polysilicon. You can see the change in the grain as it goes through. A monosilicon panel will not have that. It will, the grains will all be oriented the same way.
Right.
They produce more electricity, a little bit higher efficiency, but they are more expensive. In the end, it's about a wash. That is to say, the cost for a watt of electricity is about the same. Nowadays, we are seeing some panels sell for less than $1 a watt. So I mean that's getting to be a good number. Now let me show you what how it all kind of comes together. So we've got these panels, and they generate up to 690 watts, and that comes into a charge controller. Now remember, this charge controller is used to charge a battery, and then from there you're going to use the electricity that comes from the battery. If you have a grid-tied system, it's a little different, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Right over here is our battery. It's a nice, about 1.4 kilowatt hour battery, which is pretty good in its energy content. We go from the battery to an inverter, and the inverter generates 110 volts. These series of lights, this fan, are running off of the inverter, running off of the battery.
Yes.
Now, what if you had a grid-type system? You wouldn't have this. You would have a more sophisticated inverter that synchronizes with the grid power, the line, the utility power. So it would synchronize the waveform when it changes into AC.
That's correct.
And then it feeds it out to the grid, feeds it out to the utility. And in the TVA, through Huntsville Utilities, will pay you in 2015 2 cents a kilowatt hour more than retail for 10 years. After that 10 years, their contract will extend for another 10 years, and they will agree to pay you retail for that period of time. And you get a payback that varies between 10 and 13 years. After that, you've still got probably 20 more years of generation capacity. So you're getting your money back, and then twice again the amount of money that you put in.
Plus powering your home or whatever.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
Now, that in payback terms, I say it's getting back your money twice over. But during that period of time, the cost of electricity is going to rise.
That's correct.
The experience with Huntsville Utilities has been they've been raising it 4.4% per year over the long haul. So if it goes up at kind of that rate, now you're going to be making even more money.
That's correct. Yes. Oh, yes.
Because they're going to pay you this amount
Plus
over
whatever.
Retail or at retail.
And if something else happens, of course, that can always rise or fall.
And there are also plans that involve no front-end investment.